probably sick of me by now. Alright, yeah. I gotta wait for this commercial to go before I can see you. Whoever got called. If anybody's in it. What's embarrassing is if you talk back. Yeah, you're right. I remember that. Where's the other thing? Shoot, did I forget it? Did I bring it? There's a quick game of West Desert Roulette. What's up, Heather? How you doing? What's up, Sherman Harris? How are you doing? Hi. In the words of George Montgomery Burns, you're excellent. Sandpaper flowers everywhere. Sandpaper flowers, don't you care? Got something to say to you, and I'll let you know it too. Sandpaper flowers in the air. What up, Shoop? How you doing? How you doing? Sherman, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing well too. What's going on, Calvin? AKA Dad's Workshop. As you can see, we got some M. We got an M flower. And we got an estopus. And we got this thing right here on the edge of my desk. And we got this thing right here on the edge of my desk. And it is going to get sketchy in this piece. I'm going to try to get you Clizzos to the action. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go over the basics of this. It's not very complicated, but I think I'll let you know just so that nobody feels away. Membership flower. These are all people who have paid subscription memberships to West Desert. These people, well, one of these people will be winning this mallet right here. I'm going to mail it out to you. No shipping, no postage on your part, nothing. We'll talk about it after we win. You'll send me an email. I'll verify that it's you through you. And then I'll ship this off. That's where this one goes. This right here. A very beautiful, practical choice. And this is oak, pine, oak, pine, oak, pine, oak. Nice, heavy, strong hardwoods through and through. Good mallet. Pretty mallet. Free mallet! And that's going to one of the subscribers who followed the rules and entered the contest by going under a video and saying they want that mallet. These are you. Once I spin this, this is going to point to one of you And whoever it is, I'm going to snatch your name off of here and you win the mallet. Let's start with the subscribers. Get it together. Let's get it together. Let's first see if we got our situation situated with our wheel. Oh, does it? I like that. Right. This is gonna be nuts. Alright, so it looks like if I go right here, now this is workshop business. If this thing goes completely crazy, we're still gonna stop and grab whichever one of these is left on there. And that's your winner. Alright, can we see? Let me move that out of the way. This is our decider. That's even better. I should affix that to that. Good thing I always have tape everywhere. I don't know if that helps you at all. Okay. Here we go. We're going to squeeze that trigger. We're going to count to 3, and then we're going to let go, and where it stops is where it stops. 1, 2, 3, go. Insane. Who stayed? Heather B. Heather B wins the mallet. That's who stayed. This one goes to Heather B. Sweet. I'll get with you about your dress. Heather B wins this mallet. It was scary as hell. Maybe I should do less than 3. Maybe I should just hit the trigger one time, maybe. That was awesome. I should do a more controlled exercise. These are the members, and these members are getting a chance to win this mallet right here. Again, I'm going to ship it to you. You don't have to pay for anything. Now I'm like crazy scared about it. So we're going to try to make this one maybe a tad bit less volatile. I don't know if it will work, but we'll try it. We'll give it a better chance of not going absolutely nuts. Because that was hilariously fun. I can't even front. Don't front, you know what got you open? Straight pubes. Oh, I want that. Oh man, you should have came out and joined the contest. Your name would be underneath one of these tabs otherwise. Where I am currently threatening my own personal safety. And maybe some local codes and ordinances in the name of my members. All right, we ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see who it is. Oh, tearing it up. Good. Dad's Workshop. Holy shit. This looks rigged. That's that looks so rigged. Yo. Yo, Heather, Heather says spin again. Man, you guys are having a week. If I win, it's a spin again situation. It says Dad's Workshop. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Since it is a spin again situation, and technically you both won. You did win, fair and square. However you want to feel about it, however anybody else wants to feel about it, you won fair and square. If you're saying it's a spin again situation, you get to choose which mallet, because technically you won both of them. You'll be forfeiting one of them. Choose which one you want to forfeit, and then I'll spin again. That's going to be Calvin's call. Dun, 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 dun. Dad's Workshop says I want spin again for the gorgeous heart mallet. We'll keep mine, says Miss Heather. This mallet is going to Dad's. That's a different type of mallet than what's over there. It'd be good for his collection, or Miss Heather's collection. We're going to spin again for the heart mallet. This is again for the members only. Exciting stuff. That is crazy. That was... Alright, this way we'll know it's not rigged. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Wait, let's see. This is M. Murphy. M. Murphy. Murphy has won that one. And if Murph's not in here, we will contact you. I will contact you some kind of way. And you win the heart mallet. Why did I make that sound? Maybe I'm a weirdo? Perhaps. Perhaps. That was fun. We just had to do it. Why don't I have safety glasses on? 'Cause I'm a tough guy. Put 'em on. Put 'em on. All right. That was fun. We got that behind us. Congratulations, Miss Heather. I'm sure I'll get your info from Mr. Calvin, and I'll get this out to y'all in the mail at the beginning of the week. And Murph, I'll get a hold of you some kind of way. Everybody else, how you doing? How you doing? I'm going to get back to this right away, like right away, and start getting it together so that we can get this charm made today. That is our pledge to ourselves, and that's what we're going to do. I thank all of you for showing up for the mallet giveaway. It has been a blast. I think we got enough pictures for the contest. I don't think they need any more from me. They don't need the physical item, and they're not giving anybody stuff away. So I think I can just set that over there. Miss Heather and M. Murphy. Look it up. Murph's is lucky because I think that was a gifted membership, so we kind of won twice. Maybe. So we'll figure out who. I feel like next month I can do this like every month, right? Build a mallet, ship it off, give it away, or something. We are doing this for Violin Royalty, for just being a general awesome dude, hanging out with us big time in the chat, really supportive of the channel, a friend of the family, as they say. So I got a couple things I want to do here with this part. And I think one of them is going to start with lining this up a little bit better and maybe chopping a little bit of this off. I think I can find my reference. Maybe I'll do that digitally now. Find my reference here. Let's see. What I'm trying to figure out is how I'm going to join these two. This is going to be 3D. This is going to stack on here. And when I do, I'm going to cut the back of this off, of course, so that it can sit there. And I'm going to cut this off, of course, so it can sit proud of it. But I got to figure out exactly how that should go and look as close to what a violin looks like. And I'm sorry, chat, for not keeping up with you. I am semi-back. Martello says Bob Ross, yeah. Lion says milk and cookies. I don't know. Maybe y'all have a conversation. Violin says, I trust you. I know it will be beautiful. Thanks. Hey, Shoots Woodshop says plywood, and Sandy says hi, and I'm saying hi back. Carla says Billy will give me indigestion. Billy says true. And then we got a little bit of waving and saying hey to each other. A heart spoon or new heart like Tin Man. I don't know. Who won the mallet, bro? Says Ruiz. M. Urfy won the mallet. And Miss Heather won the subscriber mallet, which is also awesome. I got to make sure it's tip top because this is going to a household with a mallet maker right there. So I'm not gonna adjust it beyond this, so I don't look like a fraud. What up, plywood? Lions in the building. What's up? TJ, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? That's where Chop says, what a beauty. They're way too cool to be hitting shit with West, said Lions. Way too cool. I'll have somebody explain that to me later, like the old man I am. What that guy mean? Was he making fun of me? No, Grandpa. He wasn't making fun of you. Don't bust the cap. No, don't bust the cap, Grandpa. Woodchucker says, I got signal in the middle of the forest watching you live. Word? Is it dark? Because I'll make, let us know if you get in trouble and I'll make bobcat sounds. But baby bobcat sounds. That'll save me. Oh, I killed that thing. I'm so glad. So glad. So I got my little micro files here, right? And there's some business I need to take care of on this before I get into that. And I don't even know if I should. That might not make any sense at all. I do have to get rid of that. I have to. But I have to find a better reference for a violin. Closed out the screen of the one that I had. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. So it seems that it's traditional for it to start for this neck, throat, whatever we reference it as, but for it to happen like right about yeah. Right about yeah. And so we can leave it, we can come there with the metal. And then right about here we'll have sort of a little dealio, right? And then that little dealio will have some strings going through it right there. That isn't exactly straight, but you get what I'm saying. You're not even looking. Look at him. We'll just, okay. Go right there. Get rid of that, cut it out all the way back to that. All the way back to that. So, what do we need to do that? Yeah. I'm gonna do some real basic stuff here. A little more height. Out of my light. I'll get you into my mind. Into my mind. Alright. We can get this off our stomach too. Every single day of my life. And over here, we're going to have another little thingamabob. It's got to stick out and touch stuff. And then that's going to roll underneath here. And that's going to be a separate piece for sure. So that's going to be a cut piece. That's going to be a cut piece. That's going to be buried a little bit. And we got to get that to make sense before we can do it. So, while that's bugging me a little bit, the asymmetry of that, we can fix it right now. Because it's not going to stay. So we might as well get what we're going to get straight to line back up on the back side. Because that's the side that is going to stay. You get it? You don't get it. Start right there. Just going to pull that line straight through. Same thing over here. Start right there. Pull that line straight through. Boom. As the back of that goes. Let's see if that chisel, no, it's a little too wide. It's a little too wide. Does that one do it? The hell. If Goldilocks was here, she'd let you know that one is just right. I got three mallets here. Can't use only one. So the rest of them belong to somebody else. Praise Jesus. Alright. Let me go back to my earpiecing. Let me go to my chats. What the what? Yo, I got chats in here. I got super. Miss Heather, aka Batman. That's what's up. Go on ahead then. Put me on with some more bread, crew. That's what's up. For the second time, Wes. You keep ringing this bell, man. You are all right with me, Dr. Ruiz. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. Dr. Ruiz. You spend money like a doctor. I respect it in the same way a woman of the night. I'm kidding. I appreciate you so much, man. So much. We're gonna just keep sliding that out, huh? What's up, Scoop Doobie? Are you in this piece? What's happening? Listen, the Dad's Workshop family was over here trying to do a sweep of the whole contest. The commission had to come in and call it end to the whole thing, man. Just DQ'd everybody. It's crazy. I couldn't believe what was happening. Couldn't believe it. I'm glad Mike wasn't here. He running that string of good luck too. He might have accidentally warmed my truck. Darling, tell me, I love you. Tell me, oh, tell me, I should do, I should do. Cut my wood. I said you. Cut my wood. Cut it so good. I should do. I should do. I should do. Oh man, I got another one. Another one. I appreciate that, man. Y'all are showing out. Louise, you are showing out. You are showing out. I cannot believe that you would pass me all this cash knowing that you're going to need to send something to the Canelo Alvarez retirement fund after Terrence Crawford put those paws on him. Why would you? I do appreciate it though. I'm going to buy celebration shirts and donate half of my proceeds to the Errol Spence retirement fund, and then whack Big Fish t-shirts he's walking around selling. Uh-oh, don't take your money back. I'm just kidding. Well, I cannot wait to see that fight though. That's going to be a good fight. Canelo got jokes though. That guy said, "Was this a fight you were considering with Terrence Crawford?" Oh no, I never think about him. I never think about him, Terrence Crawford. I never think about him. I'm like, golly, he's so small. I never think about him. He goes like that. No, for me. It is going to be a match, Ruiz. It is. I mean, these are two of the highest intellects in boxing. For sure. For sure. Number one and number two. We just can't tell which. I know which one you think is number one. I'm going to let you have it tonight. I'll let you pay me off by my silence today. But tomorrow, I'll be talking again. Just gonna walk down on that thing. Walk it like a talk. Walk it like a talk. Walk it like a talk. let's see. Ryan said I need to sort out a phone stand holder. Any recommendations? Yes. Real fast for my man's lines, right? Order this arm right here. And you just sit the phone in, you cradle it. I guess that's a brand, but this is like 14 bucks, right? Comes with a clamp, right? And you put that inside the clamp, but you can clamp the clamp on other stuff. I got rid of the clamp and I just put holes in all my junk. And now it can sit there on this desk. It can sit there. It's got holes on that. It can sit there. It can sit there. Every one of my workstations has a hole in it so that this thing can mount to it and costs next to nothing. I'll tell you something else that's really surprisingly good. When I'm at work, on a job site, and I don't carry this thing around, big old fat roll of tape, right? Say that right there is the tape. I'm gonna call this is my old destroyed phone, right? But hey, that's a camera, right? If you want to look at something right here, boom, it's looking right there. If you want to look up, boom, it's looking up. If you want to look high, boom, it's high. It is surprisingly stable. Surprisingly stable. And you can put your forward camera on and you can look at it too if you wanted to. Temporary solutions are really easy. You can carry it around and do it all the time. Anyways, from a man's Lions, he's giving me so much good advice already. Maybe that makes sense. That worked a little bit. Love it. I've used a pint glass before, says Lions. Yeah, anything. This can hold. And then what's wild is you can even just squeeze it a little bit and it'll hold it even tighter either way. Or loose it, whichever you want it to be. But yeah. Calvin said that was a good cut, and I appreciate it, Calvin. Now I don't know where my... Okay. That's it. That's it. Yeah, but you gotta figure out a way to get by, man. Gotta figure out a way to get by. Especially for creative people, you know? But I've made phone stands, and really I haven't made anything that works better than that tape situation. And I'm sure there are better situations, but you know. This little phone holder I got up here is working out pretty good so far, I think. Alright. So I like where we're getting right here. I like where this is going. I'm going to clean up this edge a little bit more. A little bit more. Don't be afraid to switch tools and use something you might not have seen somebody else use before, because sometimes that's the way. It's always surprising to me what trades don't know about each other's tools. And because I do interchangeable trades, I do. And I find things very useful that you just never would have thought about, because tools they market stuff to is very specific usually. But a lot of different stuff you can do. Like I said, a box knife, it's everything, man. It's everything. Now we gotta figure out what color we want to go in there with. Do we want to contrast it? Go like that for the head, neck, not sure. Or do we just want to go there and let the variant in height be the determinant factor? Man making a violin and you worried about a phone stand. Laugh mouth. Yo, he should be worried about. Listen, we are all creatives in here, Louise. And I ask Lions a million questions in his lives. And he answers every single one of them. Every single one of them. Solid guy. Solid guy. Absolutely. The kind of guy I want on my chat. The kind of guy I want on my chat. For sure. If you got another question, I'll stop and I'll answer that motor scooter too. I promise I will. I'm just checking height here. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Froggerino says, wash your hands. I did. And then I started freaking woodworking and carving and hammering and malleting and sanding. Listen, if you wanna go see a hand contest, there's OnlyFans for that. There's like so many places where you can look at pretty hands and suck your thumb. Okay? But right now, we're doing this work, and if you can't get it wet to this, then I don't know what to tell you, Frog. I don't know what to tell you. TJ says, I like the contrast. I kind of like that too. I kind of like the contrast too. She wore red, can you buy in a second-hand store? You didn't know I had it in me, did you? Still don't. Exactly. On this channel, we got man hands. Man hands. Alright, what are we talking about? We talking about man. So here we are. Here we are, doing more than we ought to try. That may be, that's not long enough. That may be long enough. Yes. So, this is how we're going to determine our proportions. That height, that size, that boom, boom, boom. We should get at least to there, right? Maybe a little further. So let's go ahead and make this a mark there. And because we need that width inside there, and we need this length up to that line, but we also need to build some detail up here in this space. So we can't just use that line. We're gonna have to come over a little bit so we can make room for that detail over there. So That's gonna mean we got to do some more work. That's gonna mean we got to do some more work. Where's that carving stick? Or whatever it is. Whatever you call it, for heaven's sakes. We'll see if I can get a little quick cut out of this. I may not be able to do it. It's a little bit hazardous. Pretty big. Then I came back with a Jeep. Okay. So we're going to slice a little bit off of that, a little bit off of that, see if we can get them parallel to the line we've already got. So I'll start there, and I'm going to just sort of eyeball this for a little bit right off the gate. See if I can get something looking good. Is the wood up to no good? And then if you're looking at it from this vantage point, I would say that probably there would be a good contrast in depth. I think we're going to need to leave a little bit of line on it though. Big. Let's see what's the best way to do that fast. What's the best way to do that fast? I got loyalty up in my DNA. It's very close. It's very close. I was listening to Calvin over there at Dad's workshop yesterday, and he was saying that woodworking is proper when you have when things just snap into place, when your joints just click, lock in. That's when you know you got a good fit. And I 100% agree with that. It is fairly rare though, for me. What's wild is I watch Calvin make those mallets, and man, they click lock in every single one, every single time. It's pretty impressive. Let's see if we can slide. Ain't ready. And this is real close, so I don't want to cut it off. I just want to sand it off. We are micro millis right now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So that's a good fit. Now, Yeah, plywood, that's exactly right. You gotta sneak up on it like a rabbit, like a rascally one at that. So now down here we gotta cut out, again, we got a little cutout to make so that we can do another piece right there. Same situation. We'll come back and finish this head and get this nice and cleaned up once we have figured out what we're gonna do down here. Let me see. Let me wash my hands like a man. How about that? That make it feel good. Alright. It feels good. Yeah. Feels good. You couldn't have paid me money to tell me both Calvin and Miss Heather were going to win these mallets tonight. You could not have paid me money. You graciously gave it up. See if I can cut this out. Lion says he's in Sherwood Forest. Yeah. I remember my dad teaching me how to make a big lighter cases out of matchsticks and popsicle sticks. That's awesome, Brandy. So this is going to be some grinded out work here. Not a lot of excess. We're just going to open it up and get a floor out of that thing. And you can just cut us a little bitty weensy protrusion to come through. Somebody came in this chat and wanted me to have pretty fingers, but you've got to go to my Cash App for that. I won't put no makeup, I won't put no pantyhose, unless you pay me money. Shout outs to Oscar Dillaway. Let's shoot this over. So that little triangle is important, and I want it there, as it should be. Why am I going with this British accent? I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's some jealous alliance, a little bit. Broke that into a bunch of pieces. No good. Let's do it again. It's a lot of stress in that joint. It's a lot of stress on that tree. So, I'm going to go that way. Oh, it's just splitting it right in half. Oh, this might be the one that's the, no, let's see. I don't know why that's doing it. I don't know why it's doing it. Maybe it's just too much pressure. You just can't do that to wood. You ever think about that? Yes, does it? Maybe you can't, does it? About that to wood. I guess we're going to need something to cut this with. And back to the old tried and true box cutter. Slicing is better than chopping, that's for sure. If you've got an opportunity to slice, as opposed to chopping. In there. Got carbon knives now. Let's take advantage of the new tools. Take advantage of the new tools. Take advantage of the new tools. New tools. New tools. Got a lot of folks in here right now. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Hanging out with us. Hanging out. Alright, where did I put my little packet of knives? Oh. Almost brain cells I lose. Hey Chad, I'm sorry I hadn't looked at you in a minute. I trust you are doing well. I am successfully not cutting my fingers off, so thank you for your understanding in my time of crisis and hardship, difficulty, and trauma. I think that's what we're going to have to settle for, and then we're going to do some sanding on that. But we are going to go ahead and lock that in because I don't want that to be moving around. So, I'm not going to use a whole lot of water, but I am going to use a tiny little drop of this glue. One little blurb. And I like the gel because the gel will squeeze out. Get me? Hold tight right now. I might have a better idea the application of that. That can stay there. That would be fantastic. Baby Kisses says, awesome, Wes. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there a little at a time, a little at a time. Hopefully we can end up with something nice, you know. That isn't embarrassing our good friend over there. I wonder if I should just go all the way down to that piece. It's kind of a concern because the back of this has a little curl. Let me see, what's the most common way? For the curl to come forward. Please bear with me while I do just a little bit of research. I don't want to make this look dumb. I do want to make it somewhat reasonable. In terms of its look. Seems like these tend to go back and then back forward with the neck. Don't know if I can do that or not. I don't know, but I am going to probably try. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do that though. We can think about it for a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to go grab me something to drink real fast. Thank y'all for watching so far, hanging out with me so far, and whatnot. Just there's a, some idea of scale. Little Chevy key. Lions. Hey, you're a wise man. Old California Square is what they call that. So, what else? I'll be right back though. Hang tight. Don't go away. Y'all be dipping on me. Stay put for 5 minutes. Would you? Could you? Immediately I was out. 100 people was like, I'm not messing with you, bro. Alright, I'm back. Now I wonder if I should have cut this out of some basswood, right? And made the curl and then inserted it into that. I feel like it would almost be arrogant of me to try to do that. I mean, I'm not even being facetious. But I kind of want to. But I also don't want to end up just bombing and everybody like, duh, idiot. Okay. So these typically kind of goose back. Then back forward. Again. So if I were to do that and fasten these together, that would mean I kind of had what I needed both. So if I do there, each, oh, I got an idea. Yes, I have an idea. Forget that. Where is the... Yeah, that's a good idea. That wide is okay by me. That's there. That's there. And boom, boom, boom. Some room for error. Cut that out. Cut that out. Boom. Cut that out. Cut that out. Then we gotta fix. No, that's not right. That's not right. It's gonna be whole. That's gonna be whole. We're gonna do that. That. Right. That's gonna give us that. That's gonna give us that. That's going to give us that. That's going to give us that. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're going to drill some holes right quick. Bit box is over here. Relax. I'm coming right back. Come on. Come on. What size holes do we need? I feel like that'll be good. That will be good. And it shall be done. Okay. This might turn out brilliant. Might not. Yeah. All right, brilliant parts out the door. Now, this doesn't seem like it makes any sense, but it kind of does make some sense. It's just going to be a matter of how you choose to look at it. So, I'm going to go make a quick cut here. As we look. I know it looks crazy. We all gonna be crazy. But yeah, it doesn't matter. What up, CNG Creations? How you doing? Miss My Honey's Handmade, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. This is it's a wild situation we're doing right now. But we are trying to make something work. Our efforts, hopefully, will not be thwarted by the logic and nonsense like that. Easiest way to chop a finger off. The first sign of a true carpenter is a pencil sharpened with a razor knife, and behind the ear too. Trying to tell you. I'm thinking about sending him an all-center to punch before drilling and thought, Wes is doing something I can't. Oh man. I don't know. Hope I didn't make you feel away. You're my best friend. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be difficult. So I'm going to have to do that in a vice, I think. I think if I try to do it any other way, I'll probably mess it up. But I can try. I can try. I can try. Oh, I can try. Alright, I'm getting it done. Getting it done. Now I think I need that little Dremel tool. I think I need it to work its Dremel magic. Thank you everybody who's in the chat right now. Glad to see you. I'm sorry if I don't get to talk to you as much. Sometimes these things I'm figuring out as I go, and it gets a little complicated in my head. So, trying to silence the voices. Or amplify them. I don't know which. Whatever they tell me to do. We're going to sand this all the way down to these first two circles. Not a big deal. This might be like 120 grit, sandpaper, something like that. It's just going to keep a steady authentic, genuine, heavy-handed motion, repetition, rebellion. Tonight we fight and dine with the occults. I always think it's weird, like in movies, when the other side, when they know they're gonna lose the war, and they're like, tonight we feast, for tomorrow we meet our makers. And I'd be like, what? I mean, if you're gonna lose the war, right? You're gonna die. Like, why not just not be like, you know what? Why don't we just give up tomorrow? We're gonna be Westernites in the war. It's all good. You have to kill me. I'll write the tax check to whoever. Got no conflict with you guys. Almost where we want to be. Almost where we want to go. Almost where we want to be. It's up to you. Okay. God, to have all the love. To have all the love. Deep in my heart. A little soft, gentle slicing with the old box cutter right now. That's alright. You got a good handle on it. You're all good. Nice sharp blade. All good. Going against that grain, so we want to be careful though. We're not fools. We're not imbeciles. Idiots. I am going to opt for this tool here. See if we can better slice it later. God, I have all your love and God, I have all your love and deep in my heart. Keep us the slice these big pieces off. Do not. I know this seems excessive, y'all. But you gotta plan, you gotta push through it. See if you can figure out a good way to do it. I did not mean to bust that rhyme. I'll be doing that all the time. Where's Duffy? Got a rap beef with your neighbor? Can't write dope rhymes? Where's Duffy? See West and diss that sucker from many different sides. Diss him like E40. Hey, Weeble, you come over here with your shizzle lawnmower? Get up out this piece. Kablow. Diss him like Snoop Dogg. Hey, cuz, I'm coming over here with all that. Yep. Wait. Get up off my sketches, dog. Diss him like the President of the United States. This is last time. A lot of neighbors. You're absolutely the worst. You're the worst neighbor. Hands down, and I've had a lot of bad neighbors. A lot of bad neighbors. In other words, I'm not the only one that says that. I'm not the only one. Oh snap. V shut down for a second. It was like, hey, going too far, boy. Going too goddamn far. Who you think you are? Who you think you are? That's your goddamn respect. That's your doggone respect. You goddamn see the chief. Cheeto and chief. No clue how I stumbled on this channel, but damn, this is fun to watch. Chris, well, welcome to the channel, Hamburglar. How's you doing? We're in here putting a violin together, a little bitty tiny one. Right now, I'm working on little pieces that are going to be turning knobs for the Schwiener Schnook. That's how I know about violin. But I'm going to do it with all my heart. Knock that down a little bit. These are handles. These are going to be the little, geez, I don't even know enough language to say it right. I'm making some cool stuff. You just never know what he's doing, says Baby Kisses. You never know. Better you saying that than the police to somebody. That's even worse. Yeah, you never know what he's doing. Every taser's ready. He might offer you coffee. He might want to wrestle in the front yard. Just be ready, boys. Just be ready. I don't know, maybe I need a better, like, this ain't the best. I mean, it ain't the worst, but it ain't, let me try more. See if I can get some more progress. I mean, I'm sort of getting what I want. The last part is going to be, I'm going to have to cut through. I'm going to have to cut through that, and I'm scared to do it. That is going to be a very fine cut. And I'm a goddamn coward. I'll admit it. I'm a coward. Yeller. I am yeller as the day is long. That ought to be my new smash hit song. Yeller as the day is long. Every boy make a melody, make a song. You might do it right. Most likely do it wrong. You most likely do it wrong. Dude, I got a fruit fly in here again. I'm about to lose my mind on a fruit fly. Like a sucker. Like, who gets overwhelmed by a fruit fly? Nothing but a sucker. I'm going to try to cut this thing. I'm going to hold it with my pinky toe. I'm going to slice right through it. Real gentle. It's like your brain. You gotta go slow to form the neural pathway so that you can get efficient in your line of thought. Woodworking in psychology. West does it? Having some problems with depression. Maybe you need to do some woodworking. Get some counseling. For an associate's degree, semi-graduate. West does it? Construction grade counseling. You gotta shake that shit up, dog. West does it? Problems with your wife? Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. West does it? Problems at work? You get through it. West does it? We're getting there. I don't know if I'm. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna have to see. Slow. Actually, I like it. Don't hit your finger. Don't hit your finger. I know y'all want to see this happen faster. I just can't do it right and fast. I don't know how. You gotta choose one way or the other. I gotta do the right thing. Do the right thing. You got to do the right thing. 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 Not talking about a black or white thing. That's so far with all the shit. Real definition of it. I never did it with the truth. So everything said. So this thing's good. So we can get a little on America. 1990 something. Still stuck in my head. Don't fall. Careful. Come on. So instead of going all the way through, I'm going to try to do a little offset all the way around. Looks like they're separate pieces, even though they're not separate pieces. But that will keep it maybe a little more stable. So to keep these teeth Consistent. Out of my peripheral, I can see these fruit flies having a silly little dance, disrespecting me. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Square that off so that doesn't look like the inside of a hole as much. So we're going to fasten that right there. That's a pretty perfect place to be. Let me move some of this stuff off of my desk so that when this fruit fly comes, I can murder him. Thank you. Let's see this violin drawing again that we got boom, 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 and then you come forward. That's fine. It's perfect, in fact. And then we just put one behind there, and then we'll carve that out. Oh, yeah, I'm okay with that. Then I'm gonna have to do something back here, right? Something. It's not just gonna sit this way. It's scathed. Dang it. Did I kill that little stutter? I hope so. Alright, we got that, we got that, we got that. And fasten all of this together and make it dry. Don't know what else I can do until I make it dry. So, that's going to be what we're going to have to settle for now. For now. This top is going to come off, right? Disassembly. Fill my areas, and then we'll shape this up here where my finger is after the fact, and then of course we'll have to cut in our little holes down here. We'll get some strings, a string like something happening, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think I'm going to go ahead and move this down. Put these two together already. Put that there. Back, and we're going to put that on the back right there. Let's see if that's the way we want it. Maybe that's the way we want it. Couple drops, boop, boop, boop. Couple drops, spitting, boop, boop. Put it there. Whatever squeezes out, we'll deal with later. Right now. Uh-oh. This is what we got. Give you something to see it against. Contrast. This is what we got. Until we've got something better, but you know, we got some fine tuning to do on it. But we can do it. And we're gonna let that dry. We really, really want to finish this up tonight. We might, if I have a late night and if I come back, which I might. But congratulations again to our winners, Heather and Murphy. Your mallets will be on the way in no time. Violin Royalty says use toothpicks as strings. Something. I got a violin girl in here that really wants it. I got a violin boy in here that's already got it. This is for royalty, violin royalty. Already a done deal. But I will see you guys on the next time. With the next time, and man, I appreciate you being here with me. I really, really, really do. I really, really, really do. I think this is going to be something real cool and potentially real special. So, thank you everybody for hanging out with me so far. We will be back. We will finish this up. And I will holler at y'all later on. Peace. West Brother.